everybody, it's Joan Endicott. Boy, it is that time of year again, isn't it, when kids are going back to school, and they're excited about it, aren't they? Not all of them, not a lot of them. I remember when our oldest son Nathaniel was going back to school when he was in high school, and he said, "Mom, how can it be time to go back to school again? I just got out." And he was so frustrated. He wanted to play football, but he didn't want to go back to school. I had something that was shared with me in the last month or so from a client. We've had the opportunity to travel and me be the keynote speaker for many healthcare groups, and it is such a privilege and a blessing to help recharge their batteries, because these are such dedicated folks and so committed. But this gentleman, he was one of the leadership at the conference I spoke at, and he shared this story with me, and I wanted to share it with you so that you will pass it along to people who are struggling with that perspective of getting to go back to school or work and not really choosing to be grateful for it. But his nephew, this wonderful young man, his name was Peyton, and he was an incredible son, brother, nephew, friend, student, citizen, just amazing young man. And unfortunately, he had a tragic accident where involving his dirt bike, and the next day he passed away. His parents, in a courageous and selfless act, donated his organs. And because of what they did, 9 people, some of which were life-saving, 9 people benefited, and their families. And when I think about, when I just, hearing people in the store, people talking about the frustration of how much school supplies cost, or all of the things involved in going back to school. So it's not just the kids complaining. I hear parents complaining too. And I guess that's normal. You can feel frustrated when you see the price of things, but I think about Peyton's parents and what they must feel like when they hear people talking about taking their kids back to school and the frustrations involved there. And I can only imagine that they're saying they would love to tell all of us, I would give anything to have that challenge right now with taking our son back to school. It's all perspective, my friend, and whether it's going to work or going to school, we get to choose to find things to be grateful for, or we can choose to find things to gripe about. But we always, you always, every one of us always gets to choose. And what a blessing as well as responsibility that is. I know you're going to choose gratitude, and thank you for sharing this with other people, because all of us, including me, need this reminder of what matters, and that I get to go to work, and you may be one that gets to go to school, and everything's a get to. Until next time, God bless.